Everyone's story of living with HIV is unique.
My name is Patrick, and I was diagnosed with HIV on December 1st, 2011. On World AIDS Day, December 1st, 2011, at that time, I was 150-something pounds, down from the 195 or 96 I was before, and I wasn't healthy. I wasn't feeling good, and at that time, I made one of the most adult decisions of my life, and that was to get tested. And in my head, I was thinking, you can either go and get tested and know your HIV status, or live in denial or apathy for the rest of your life. So I got in my car, I drove to my nearest health department, and I walked in and I did the paperwork to get tested, and I went into the back, and this lady walks in, and so we did a rapid test, so she pricked my finger, she sent me back out into the waiting room, and she told me that the result would be ready in 20 minutes, and those were the longest 20 minutes of my life. And so she brought me back into the room and sat me down, and she went, "So how do you think you did, kiddo?" And I'm like, "Just give me the results. Let's just get this over with." And she was like, "Your test came back positive." And at that point, it was like the first moment in my life I had dealt with someone treating me differently, not because I was Black, not because I was gay, but the fact that I am now HIV positive. So a day before Christmas Eve, I just couldn't hold it in anymore. I gathered them all there, and it's funny because my dad, the first things that came out of his mouth was, "You got a girl pregnant." And I was like, "No, actually I'm HIV positive." And the room just got silent, and I just heard my mom just kind of start to freak out. And I think one of the most important things that helped me was being educated about what HIV was and what it looked like. They took it very hard, but I think they kind of took some time to think about it for a couple of minutes, but they came back and they said, "You're our son, my brothers and sisters said, you're a brother, we love you." My parents were like, "We brought you into this world, and regardless of whatever you're going through, regardless of how you identify yourself as, we're still gonna love you and be there for you. We don't know anything about HIV, but you need to educate us and help us in regards to guiding us in the right direction." And ever since then, it's been fantastic. They've been one of the biggest supporters of my life throughout my blogging and throughout the continued advocacy work that I do. But my parents are definitely the roots to the tree that of me that's continuing to grow.
Share your story. #MyPositiveSpin. Learn more at positivespin.hiv.gov.